Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing our show and thank you very much for your continued support. I hope that this video finds you well wherever you are watching us across the globe. Now, there is a lot of political intolerance. And when I look at things that are happening, we are sitting on a time bomb that will soon explode on us. And I want to begin by saying that we only have one country. And the biggest culprit here is the political class. The political class wants to use divide and rule, especially those who have sensed defeat that maybe come 2027, they might not have anything to show the electorates what they have done. Now, just yesterday, we saw Maina Njenga and his boys storm a prayer meeting that was being presided over by the former Second Lady, Pastor Dorcas. Today, there is a video that is circulating of Ruto's personal assistant, Farouk Kibet, being heckled and chased. I think it was also another prayer event. And I've looked at social media. Some people are saying that, serves him right. Others are saying, no, this is, I don't know, Rigathi Gachagua that has unleashed goons. And I don't know how Rigathi's name is coming in, that he has unleashed goons on Kibet. I mean, people are really divided. But we need to condemn any kind of political intolerance. Now, this is the video that is allegedly Kibet being pushed away, being heckled. And this, they say, happened in Narok. And this cameraman did not do a good job because there are scanty details about it. Just check. This is what they're saying, that that is Farouk Kibet being humiliated. I wanted us to look at that video twice because the details are very scanty. I don't know whether I'm the one who cannot really verify that this is Farouk Kibet being pushed here. Now, whether this is Farouk or not, something was happening and some people were heckling somebody here. And I want us to believe that this was Farouk Kibet because I've seen on social media several people saying Farouk Kibet being heckled. Now, as much as we condemn political intolerance, Farouk Kibet becomes a very interesting personality. Who is Farouk Kibet? He's not your ordinary man. Perhaps the latest video that we have seen is a moment where Farouk Kibet is pushing a whole deputy president, Kithure Kindiki. I think they were somewhere in Rift Valley. And he realized that Kithure Kindiki was not doing that he was supposed to do at that particular moment. And he was pushing Kithure Kindiki, I think, to follow what William Ruto was doing. And this is the short video of Farouk Kibet pushing Kithure Kindiki. That video really circulated, and during that moment it was said that, there were allegations that he slapped Kithure Kindiki, all sorts of things. I remember when Rigathi Gachagua was still a deputy president, he used to complain that there are handlers of the president who want to give him a script, a blueprint to follow. And Rigathi used to say that, to the best of his knowledge, he believed that he had only two bosses. That was William Ruto and the people of Kenya who elected them. And the name of Farouk Kibet featured very prominently. Mark you, Farouk Kibet started with William Ruto way back in 1997, I stand to be corrected, when William Ruto first contested to become the Member of Parliament of Eldoret North constituency. And Farouk Kibet does not have an established office, but is the most feared person among the Ruto cycle. Almost equivalent to the chairman of the deep state, the kitchen cabinet. I understand that he calls the shots. Now, why would Farouk Kibet be heckled? Those who are posting on social media are saying that his speech was cut short. He was in the middle of a speech. Others are saying, I've tried to look for a video where what happened before he was heckled, but I didn't see. If you have one, please, you can do me some favor. Just post it, or you can share with me that what happened just before he was heckled. But some people are explaining that he started telling people that Tumetenga, this is what William Ruto will do and all that, and they were the Masais there got sick and tired and they got mad and they just chased him away. But when you look at it very critically, you realize that we have set a very bad precedent. Do you know why? I remember when Rigathi Gachagua went for a funeral event in Limuru, some goons were unleashed on him. Instead of condemning what happened, we started the blame game. The government side was saying, this is Rigathi Gachagua playing dirty politics and theatrics so that he can gain political mileage. But those who are pro-Rigathi were saying, this is the government unleashing goons to intimidate. Yesterday, the same thing happened. But we don't come out very strongly to condemn this kind of attacks or invasion or heckling. And when one thing leads to the other, what will happen is that we will form two groups. Today, you chase someone from Ruto's side, then the same person or the same people who are chasing him will go to campaign or for a church event or for a forum somewhere, and there will be retaliatory attacks. And before we know it, the people who undertake those retaliatory attacks are not the very, very politicians. It is the youths. And before you know it, they will carry weapons and start, attacking each other. But this is not the first time that William Ruto or his handlers are facing rejection, heckling, being chased away. We've seen his speeches, condolence messages being rejected. You saw what happened in Embu. You saw what happened during the last, there was a holiday where his speeches were rejected. The county commissioners were stranded when people told them, we do not want. When people see Farouk Kibet, they see William Samoei Ruto. He is the face of William Ruto. And when you start telling people that this is what William Ruto has done, they feel that you are exaggerating. William Ruto is being associated with unkept promises, lies, and continued promises. William Ruto will promise. I see this video that is circulating when he said there's a road. Is it in Kayole? He told people that we are going for Christmas festivities, but when we come back, that road we will find that road. We'll find a well-established road. That has not happened, and people are reminding him, really. I saw even some school pupils and students, narrating some poem. Tumetenga, we will remove you from CRB, we'll do this. They're already, they're almost, to say, exposing William Ruto's lies. So when you go where people are and you start praising William Ruto, people think that you are taking them for fools. They feel that you now see them as very gullible and you want to cheat them. There are abductions that are going on, and we still have parents. I remember there's a parent I saw yesterday. Somebody was saying, "Please, can you avail our child? Even if he's dead, please give him to us so that we can give him a befitting send off. And if he's still alive, please release him. So even if you want to take him to court, let us follow the law." Abductions are still here with us, and people don't just like it. That's why anytime you praise William Ruto, there people don't feel like you're being truthful. In Kisumu yesterday, I saw James Orengo and the Secretary General of ODM, Edwin Sifuna, telling Raila, Baba, things are not moving in the right direction. Schools are open and parents are struggling to get school fees. And they're saying we must speak about this. So when Farouk Kibet is rejected, this is William Ruto being rejected. And there are people who feel that Farouk Kibet is so much entitled in this government, even though he does not have an office, but they feel, this is the man who is pulling the shots. If it is true that he was heckled, then you know that people are so daring because Farouk is feared. People are talking in undertones when they talk about Farouk Kibet. I remember people were even associating him with the abductions. Politics is about perception, and they feel that this is the man who they feel is even controlling the security apparatus. Some say he's the Bewat during the Moi era. Others say he's the Mudaura during Kibaki era. He's very powerful. But people have decided we are not going to massage anyone. We are sick and tired and we are going to express our anger. That is how people express their anger. Heckling, boycotting, chasing. But if you ask me, this thing will degenerate into more intolerance and it will not be good for us. I always cry for our beloved country because whenever there is political mayhem, those politicians will lock themselves in Karen in those posh estates, or some of their children are not even in the country, or if they are, they will be flown to maybe US and UK. So they will be issuing inflammatory statements here. They will be buying weapons. They will be paying vulnerable children and youths some thousands of shillings to go and kill each other. And they benefit at the expense of our blood. That's why I say we need to be very careful. That youth who is being given a weapon, that youth who is being rallied to go and heckle, please be very careful. But if it is spontaneous, sometimes politicians do things that are just spontaneous. They start talking ill or they are attacking a kingpin in that area. They are talking, their promises, their present route, and people just feel no. And in Alipuka too. So as some people would say, he was chased like a brokenge. A friend of mine would say he was chased like a thief. But people do not want to associate with the Ruto allies because Ruto is the face of hoodwinking Kenyans, the face of attacks, intimidations, and kidnappings, the face of the cost of living that is becoming exorbitant. So that's why they are very unhappy. I don't know what you think.